Hello and welcome back to Factorio. I'm excited because we're going to get robots this episode. We've worked on it for the last 2 episodes. We've got quite a lot set up now. We just need to work on electric engines, and that's pretty much it. That's the main thing that we're needing to get done. Then we'll set up the module cases. We'll set up all the other little bits that we need. But now we are processing vegetable oil and nutrient pulp. We have only a certain amount until we have to do something with it. We get some at least. I only need a couple of hundred bots, to be honest. Not even that, because I'm not going to have much power anyway. But anyway, regardless. So, we need to process the vegetable oil that we have. And we're going to use this particular recipe over here where we put it through a coal filter. Oh, we're not. We've already done that. We're going to do this particular recipe where we use an oil refinery. We take 100 vegetable oil every 4 seconds. And this produces how much? Produces 150 every 4 seconds. 160, sorry. So I can process 3 in a bit. So I'll make 3 the oil refiners. So let's go over here. Don't have enough because I need more steel. Let's grab some more steel. It's only down here. So we got that. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Oh well. I wanted that particular recipe. So there was the percent of getting the mushroom seeds. That's fine. I'm going to try and be a little bit less ADHD today, but we'll see how we get on. So we want 1, 2, 3. Lovely. I don't think I need anything else. While I am here, though, I'm going to shove some of these items in boxes that I don't need. So I don't need wooden boards for anything. So let's put them down here. I'm going to pick up some more of these though. It's always useful to have circuits on you. I'll grab some of the lower versions of these as well. Ooh, I still have grenades left. I thought I ran out in the previous episode. Maybe I'm just losing the plot. I mean, I'd believe it. Okay, let's put those in there. I wonder if there was a particular reason I did that. Was there anything I needed? I mean, obviously it's going to research everything that it needs up there. It's not going to be the fermentation base for sure. I don't want that yet. It's not going to be this. What about nitroglycerin? So it's going to be... This is where I actually process some of that glycerol. Yeah. I mean, I don't even have grey science yet, so... Yeah. That's something for later. In the meantime, we already have the refiners. I'm just going to quickly go up here, though, because I need to get some of the pipes. Run, run, run. Alright, let's just grab all of them. I'll grab another section of pipes. I don't think I need that many, though. Okay. Now we're back up over here. We'll put the 3 down. It only needs vegetable oil as the base. So we're not mixing it with anything. We get out fuel oil and we get out base mineral oil, which is the main thing we've been trying to work on. So let's connect this up now. Lovely. Yeah, let's put them in the right place. Clearly I just need everything to be straight. It's not quite like me. Okay. So we've got the best mineral oil, which is lovely. I'm going to produce another one of these though, because we do want to get the fuel oil out. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to process this byproduct straight away though. I want to... Oh, I say straight away. I don't think I can yet. Oh, I can. Nice. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on this line here. And by this line, I mean the line going up towards the steam generators. Now, we have a fair amount already. How quickly is it made? So it's one block. I mean, we could use coke as well. No, we're just going to just do that. It'll be fine. So let's craft a couple of these. I think I need some iron. I think that's why I don't have enough. Maybe get 6 of them, I think. This is not going to be very much, but I can prioritize the enriched fuel blocks because they have fuel value of 50 megajoules, which is huge, especially when you compare it to something like coal, for example, which is only 4. So, yeah. 12.5 times extra. Let's grab some iron. And let's get some of those. Is it because I need 10? Bronze even, sorry. So I might get the Mark II versions instead, you know. So we've got the base mineral oil, which is nice, and we need to mix that with the residual gas, which we are storing. We're not venting that anywhere. And I think I'm making it in a couple of areas, aren't I? So I believe I'm making it up here. Yeah, so we've got that residual gas right. Nice. Lovely. And it requires 40 base mineral oil to get the 50 lubricant. How much do we make? 30. So we make 90 every 4 seconds. So we can technically support 2. Right, let's make these. Okay. It's a decent amount of plastic. For now at least anyway. Would like a lot more. Okay. So let's go over the chemical plant and I think maybe don't want to go any higher than that. Do that. Let's expand it. I just realised I didn't give it enough space. That's okay. And enrich fuel block. We'll have you come this way. We'll have this. We'll have input priority over here. We'll have that filter on there because I can't be asked with it. Anyway, so as these produce like every 12 seconds, we don't need the fast ones at all. You know what? Let's just do that. Okay. And let's place one of you there. That's fuel oil. Oh, that's liquid fuel it needs. Okay. How do I get liquid fuel? Oh, it's just residual gas. Okay. How do I make that? Oh, it seems fairly straightforward then. That's fine. So how about we do this? We change this recipe to be the liquid fuel. Yeah. I don't know where I'm going with this. Let's remove it. I had an idea, but I just need slightly more space. So we'll use the 4 of these. Like that. And then I think I'm going to do something like this. So these are going to be those. So we'll have residual gas come this way. And we'll have something like this. Okay, so that's going in the right place this time at least. And then we can have something like this. Okay, that's putting another power pole over there. And then we just need the gas. Let's bring some of this down here. Okay, so it's now processing that. Lovely. Got little blocks of marshmallow going down there. Now, with the other 2, was it 2? Yeah, it was 2 that we could support. And just down here. We'll do that. We're going to flip one of these around, just like that. But let's flip them the other way. Then we can do that to that. And then let's do this. So we've got the different fluids in here as well. Let's produce another barrel. It's another liquid. But yeah, all of that farming just to be utilized by 2 chemical plants. Funny. I think it's funny anyway. Alright. We now have lubricant. Alright. So we seem to be generally okay. These don't seem too full, so I'm just going to leave those to carry on. The gas condensates, however, do seem pretty full. Alright, so we need to make some engines. This is the next step. So I think I'm going to do maybe a 4:4 ratio, where we're going to make a feel it should be relatively close by. Right, no, I'm going to pipe it down. Maybe put it round here. So let's get some of these made. Now, we'll need to make gears and stuff. Let me just place one of these down. I want to see what I can make with these. I can make module cases. That's nice. Okay. So what I'm thinking is that we have like 4 engine producers like that. And they feed directly into electric engine producers. Yeah? So just like that. What do I need for this? Come on. Over here. There we go. And electric engine. We do something like that. So gears and pipes and steel, easy. Easy, easy peasy. And that's what these lot can be. So we can have iron coming this way. We have steel coming out this way as well. Then have gears and pipes there, and steel, just like that. Okay? Obviously we'll have pipes this away. And this is going to be for the lubricant. So what we'll need is these over here. We'll need these. Gonna pick up from there and drop there. So now they can drop in. We'll do the same for these as well, so they can grab the steel. So relatively straightforward so far, I think. This is going to be iron pipe. Iron gears, and this is going to be iron pipes. Now what do you guys need? So you need the electronic circuits. That is fine. We can bring them from down here, I suppose. But one of the things that we'll be then going towards is making these. So we need the flying robot construction frames. So let's go over to these. So it requires 1 electric engine and 2 batteries and 1 steel plate. Okay. You make 1 every 10 seconds. So I can actually... Do I make this smaller? Or do I just produce more? Produce more. That's the right answer. What do I need for this? Is it more steel? It's always more steel, isn't it? Some advanced lead casting there, that's nice. Right. So this will give me 10 of them. I'll need 8 for these. Okay, but then we'll need the brains. Did we make these with the electronic ones again? I can't remember. Yes, we can. Okay. But no, these are the focuses here. So I think we could do 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Maybe have these export... export this way? Or maybe what we could do is have the other 4 this way. So making the engines here, we can pick up from either side, I think. So what we could do as well is have the batteries come down here. That'd be nice and easy. And that way the steel can do that. Look at that. It's relatively clever for me. It might make more sense though, however. So I don't have to do as many undergrounds to do that. So I'll do you, and then batteries can come out this way. Yep. Where are batteries anyway? Where am I making them? Down here. Let's do it the other way then. And we'll do that. And connect you that way, and then come down this way. So maybe get batteries this side? Yeah, seems fine. But what we could do is we could get the electronic circuits this way as well. So maybe batteries on this inside bit. Because at this point, what we'll need to do as well is think about how we're going to make these robot brains. Now, we do need to make the module cases. How quickly are those made? Go over to modules. Every 10 seconds. Okay. So do I need... What's the craft speed of these? 1. Do I need 8? No, I'll get another 3. So what I've realised is that these have a crafting speed of 75. 0.75 even. Crafting speed of 75, that would be amazing. Yeah, they have a crafting speed of 0.75, so I need 25% less. So what I could potentially do as well maybe split this off somehow. Yeah. Have this running this way with plastic as well. And then let's just remove those. Have something like that. And then these are all the module cases. So we definitely need steel to come here, but we need plastic down here. So we can do that. It's plastic is just around here. Just grab one of you. Not like I'm producing it this fast anyway. But I think come down this way. Yeah, that's about right. Amazing. And then can do you to that. Now we need to bring steel up this way and iron up this way. We also need to grab some more inserters, so let's do that. We'll craft some more of these as well, I think, because we need to make these brains as well. So if we're making 6 module frames every 5 seconds, then we'll need 6 more of these, won't we? Surely. Okay. Put you in there, and grab you. And let's grab you. Got enough fast inserts, that's fine. But I'm going to get these splitter here and bring you guys up this way. So I was talking about going that way. How about we do you to... Yeah. That'd be fine. Bring you guys up. Do that. And then we can come down this way. For the batteries. It's all coming together. So, there's going to have to be something where these come together somehow, obviously. So, we'll do that. What we could do is have the module frames come this way as well. Oh no, I don't want them with those, do I? The frames are separated. So to make the flying robot frames, because we've already made those. Oh, we need to bring them together with these. Right, okay. Yeah. So to make a robot, we need the brain first. So what I will do then is maybe split this off slightly. So I need it to come this way anyway. And this is going to go like that. Okay. So you guys need those, those. You also need to pick up from the inside. You guys need those, and you guys need those. Okay. Let's change that to pick up. Yep. I'm gonna put something here, I think. There. Yeah, and that. I'm gonna do that and that. That and that. We're getting them outputted, which is nice. But then what are we doing? Oh. What we could potentially do is move these up slightly, like that. And instead of splitting it, maybe we could do that. And like just drag it to the end, just like that. So what I'm thinking is then we could have another like line for the rest of it. 1, 2. We'll just do that. We need to do that anyway. Just do every other one, pick it from there. Make the brands. But then have the cases and the solder come this way. We've got solder here, we can bring it up this way. And then we've got the cases just there. Yeah. So, solder that way. Electronics, the module brains that way. What we could do is potentially thread it like that. Why not, eh? It works. Makes me think then, do I want to bring the plastic up that way instead? Nah. Let's just do that. That's not at all confusing. Okay. And then we have the brains of the function. So what we could do is have those do that. And maybe is do that and then that almost. Let them come and deposit there. And just do something like that maybe. And then let's connect you guys up. Yep. Cool. Let's do the next ingredient, which is going to be the mineral lubrication. That's it. Let's grab the lube. Look at that. Okay, so we have 2 ingredients going in there now. We need iron and steel. I think those are the last ingredients we need, right? Pretty sure. So let's do that. So we are gonna go like this with steel, I think, and that with iron. Let's grab the iron as well over here. Let's do this again. Right. And we're going to do that and that. We're going to go up. I prefer to use like the maximum length. And then yeah. Now we're making all the module cases. Most of the ingredients. The robot frames, we just need to do the iron now. So let's use these fast inserters, I think. Alright, half an hour in, and we're almost making everything we need. There's one more thing I need to put in here though. I'll do it that way. Need solder, so let's grab some of that. I'd forgotten about the solder. Because I'm going towards the solder, I can pick up more stuff, like more belts and things. Okay. And we will split the solder. Something like that, maybe? All right. Now we have the robot flying frames. We're not exporting them though. Amazing. Let's fix that. Drop position, please. Let's put you there. Okay, so we're making flying robot frames now. And we have the robot brains. Fantastic. Alright. I'm gonna make 5 more of those, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna bring the stuff over here. Now we are going to do that, I think. So this is where we're going to make the robots. We're going to have a construction limit on them. I want to make 200 at most at any one time. For now, don't worry, we're going to have thousands and thousands and thousands of robots. But we also need the construction robot tool as well. So let's do that. So for the robot tool, we need steel and we need copper. We can do steel. Steel's easy. Steel's right there. So let's do that. So I think what I'll do is I'll do something like that. So that'll be the steel gear going in. However, we need to make a wire for this as well, which is fine. So we take it from the metallurgy. Oh, we've got another recipe for a wire I just saw. That's interesting. Let's just do that. Give you all those materials I just picked up. And drop. Fast long-handed inserters, I love it. Now we just need a little bit of copper. And copper's all the way down here, isn't it? Cool. So what we'll do is that. It's getting a little bit too spaghetti for me. I'm not a huge fan of that. Spaghettified, that's the word I was looking for. You in there. Don't need those. Okay. And then we'll need you to go this way. If we use the maximum length, then it'll make more of a difference later when we have bigger bases, but it reduces UPS. Right now, makes no difference at all. It's not a big deal. I just want to be efficient. Alright. Ooh, all those researchers are done. Nice. Red algae. What do we use a red algae for? Thermal water and ammonia gas. That sounds complex. Rather not right now. Rocket boosters. Again with ammonia. Gonna have to do ammonia soon, aren't I? Chlorine processing. Chlorine gas and methane for chloromethane. Propane and chlorine for allyl chloride. And we'll use allyl chloride for epichlorohydrin gas. What's that used for? Was that for TNT? No. So why is it a prerequisite? Oh, because you can make glycerol liquid with it. Yeah, but we're farming. We don't need to do that. I'm just going to do that. And we're going to use the fast insert here and pick up from that. I kind of love Bob's inserters sometimes, you know. We've got our first construction robot. Now, what's super annoying is I can't actually use them yet, so I'm just going to let them build up. The reason for this is because I need modular armor, which I do have. I need the ability to have equipment. And unfortunately, we need to do this research first. We need to make silicon. And the reason we need to make silicon is so then we can research solar technology. Once we've researched solar technology, we can then do portable solar. And then with portable solar, it unlocks everything else, including exoskeletons and robopods. So we're going to do that now. So we've already, we already did the research where we were making silicon ore, like the silicon ingots, which is all nice and good. But now we need to do something. So the first thing we'll need to do is to do this monosilicon seed. And also we need to melt it as well. Now we'll need nitrogen gas for that. That's okay. We're already making it. But this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a small inline storage tank. I'm going to build an overflow valve. So we're going to produce the nitrogen here. But only when there's too much will we then vent it away. This oxygen is still our most important friend right now. So it's not getting rid of that nitrogen because we need it. So, in order to make the nitrosilicon seed, we need a casting machine for that. That's fine. Just need an induction furnace for these. That's okay. We already have one of those. Let's do that. Maybe do that and that. And we're going to do molten silicon. Nice and easy. So we need the silicon seed. I think we only really need one of these because once we get the silicon seed, we then mix it with more molten silicon. And then we get the monosilicon. So we need 5 every 1 second. Sorry, we'll make 5 every 4 seconds, so it's about 1 a second or so. And these just need 1 every 6 seconds. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe make 2 more, have 1 silicon seed maker, and then the others are just going to be for monosilicon. We use silicon for other things later on, especially like electronics. I think what we'll do is we'll have these as the monosilicons, and this is the seed. So it'll export this way. Yeah. And then, you know what? No. Do it like that. So the monosilicon will export on this side. And then we should have it in some kind of chest, maybe. So let's set the recipe. Monosilicon for those. And you are going to be monosilicon. We will do monosilicon all on that side. And then we have nitrogen down here. Yep. Cool. So the nitrogen should be going in there now, which is nice. And then we've got you over here. Where are we going to export it? I'll do it up. Makes the most sense, I think. And what I will do is what? Does it make sense to do that instead? Yeah. Then we can just have that straight line for that. Yeah, I think that makes more sense, doesn't it? Otherwise there was going to be some weird shenanigans there. And I've never done any weird shenanigans in this game at all. So we have all the ingredients that it needs, right? Cool. So we'll put these down to drop off. We use these guys to pick up. Yep, there we go. And you're going to drop off there. So we need how of you guys, how of you guys, how of you guys, how of you. That should be everything. We should start to see the research straight away. Perfect. Now, let's do those now. Solar energy. Portable solar. We're going to do personal batteries. We're also going to do personal robopods. I don't know the differences between the two. We'll have a look later. I also wanted exoskeletons. I don't think my thing's big enough. What do I need for these? Oh, I need advanced circuits. Ew. That's a lot of work. Exoskeletons later. We'll have these first. Okay. Alright. So we have completed mineral oil. We have done electric engines. And we've done robots. Done everything we need to do for it. So now we just need to wait for these researchers. They're quite extensive. They're going to take some time. So we're going to actually think about what we want to do next. Now, ultimately, this base is not going to last for very long. It's already getting a little bit crowded in some places, and it's a little bit of a hodgepodge of everything that's happening. So what I want to start doing is thinking about where am I going to start placing some of the different factories, because I want this to be quite, not modular per se, but it is going to be very decentralized. I don't want to do city blocks. I find city blocks really dull and boring. Expandability is really nice, of course, but yeah, I just find it dull. It's going to be a train-based network because I just love trains. I mean, I think most people play Factorio. You either love the robots or you love the trains, or both, in my case. So, I think what I'm going to do, I don't want to build it too far away, but I think it makes sense to have the processing maybe down here. So what we'll do is we'll have like a section to do like sapphirite processing and have the trains come in. We'll crush it, and then what we could potentially do is like the hydro refining. And what I mean by that is with this resource refining up here, we can wash the crushed sapphirite into sapphirite chunks, and then later on we can process those chunks into other things and do other shenanigans with them. So I think that's what I want to do. So I think in the meantime, I have to think about like how is this going to get constructed, you know? Because we have higher versions and higher tiers of things. So maybe we need to think about, or at least I need to think about some kind of mall. What I'm going to do, I'm going to jump up this way towards the bricks. I'm going to just grab all of them. I don't want to keep handcrafting everything. It is dull, it is boring. I just want to come and pick what up I need. Yeah? So I'm just going to grab all of them, and I'm maybe going to expand this so I can do 10,000, because I don't really care. I don't need any wood for any reason, so we're going to leave that alone. I'm also considering as well, because our steel supply is still quite strong. Like, it's not moving. I think I can afford to go to the next tier of belts. Yeah. Because the next tier of belts, what they require is steel gears and bronze. And that's fine. I've got loads of bronze. I'm not using the bronze. But I think I can afford to go to the next tier of belts as well. So I can consider how I'm going to like build this around. So I've got the bricks now. I'll wait for the rest of those to be crafted up there as well. But yeah, I think I'm going to build some kind of like mini mall. Just for the things that I need. Like to like expand the bus and stuff like that, you know? So let's think about the resources that I need now. I need more iron right now. I know there's some there I can just steal and eat, but I'm not going to right away. Let's grab some of that steel actually. Give it myself. Let's grab some of that. Put some of it back. And I'm going to crack 10 of you. I'm not going to put them here. This is where the belts could be, to be honest. Because I have to think about how am I going to get these belts into reds, if that's the case, you know. I also have to think as well, if I'm going for a red belt, which it kind of sounds like I am, doesn't it? Where's the loaders? You know? What's the red loader like? Oh, it's under blue science. Oh, good. Gutted. Why? Like, you can make everything. You can make everything without any components from blue. Oh, that's so annoying. Ah, God. Do I want to make blue science? I don't. I really don't. Not yet. I don't. I'm not going to do it. Kind of convincing myself to do it, aren't I? Alright. So we need... so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have like 3 inputs. And maybe 2 additional inputs perhaps? I don't know. Right. So I'm placing 3 here because ultimately when it comes to crushers, if I want to craft this one, I need to craft the previous one. And to craft the previous one, I need the previous one. So we need to craft that one, then that one, then that one. Yeah. Then I can grab some kind of chest and just put it in there. So that's what's going to happen. It's going to be that and that. So what do we need? So we need stone. Stone's interesting. But I can get it from there. That's nice. Do I need... you know what? Let's... I'll need stone. I'll need stone bricks, right? I'll need stone bricks down here. Alright. Oh, interestingly, I need gears for both. And then it comes to steel gears. Alright. So what I'm going to do... Let me just craft some more chests, sorry. I'm going to place you there and put the majority of the bricks there. Because that way, I can get it on a belt, effectively, you know? And maybe do it split half and half with normal bricks. Do I have any normal bricks on me? Yes, I do. But I will grab some more. But that's essentially what I'm thinking. So let's grab some of the bricks from up here. This has stopped because we have too much crushed stone. Fascinating. And we have too much of this. Let's remove that limit. Can't mess with the limit anymore. Could I justify getting a warehouse? I think so. I'm also going to make another silo. Another 2 silos, actually. So I'm going to have a silo over here for my crap. Pick you up. And you up. Grab all the crushed stone. All the crushed stone. All the crushed stone. Let's deconstruct. Move this back. Place the warehouse. That's fine. You can remove some of this. We'll do that. We'll move that too. Yeah. So we'll have crushed stone going in there. Crushed stone going out that way. What was that underground doing? Oh, I see. Yeah. So it was doing that. Like that. Okay. And then you guys are going out this way. Let's upgrade the belt. Let's upgrade the loader, I think, as well. Let's grab the stone. And let's grab these back. Interesting. Let's grab all the stone. And let's do that. Yeah. Using some space now, at least, anyway. Let's offset you guys. Let's process this faster. Let's get some steel furnaces. 8, right? This isn't how I'm going to process all the crushed stone in the future. What we'll do is we'll turn it into that slag slurry. Speaking of slag, do we have any left? Oh, we do. We have loads left. So the rest of the material processing has stopped. Oh, plenty of problems. Like problems. I don't really have money. Definitely something to think about. What I could do is, like we were storing it over here, weren't we? I could potentially just build 2 of these massive fuck-off ones. And then my storage capacity goes from 50,000 slag slurry to 750,000 slag slurry. You know? Or rather mineral sludge even. So if I put that here. Because obviously this isn't going to process just yet. I think though, I might even do that. Let's put you in there. You down there. Like, mineral sludge catalyst is super helpful. Like, I'm not using it at the minute, but it's super helpful. Might as well get rid of it. Now we can see the slag is starting to process now. Yeah. But yeah, that's essentially what I'll do with the crushed stone. Some will be turned to stone because we need stone for obviously lots of various different bits. Yeah, that was a bit of a tangent a bit, wasn't it? Realising that, yeah, there's lots of problems I've got. Let's head back down here. So I just wanted the bricks. So I'll put in almost all of the bricks. I'll just leave 1,000 out for myself. Now, you need bricks. And you need bricks. I'm just going to put this right on the very end. It doesn't really matter, you know? Because ultimately, I'm not going to be using this all of the time. I don't need massive throughput. I do want stone. So we are going to do that. This should help with some of our problems as well. But what else do I need stone with? So you need stone. Oh, you also need a stone furnace. That's really interesting. Let's go back here. Stone furnace. Sorry, I'm just laughing. I just realised that I am... I crafted the steel furnaces. I didn't even place them down to help with the stone issue. How silly is that? Oh dear. So we have personal batteries now, which is nice. Let's go back here. I do want to place these steel furnaces down. Where are we? Where are we? Over here. Because yeah, these will just process faster. I mean, look, we've already got 6,500 again. Oh, I see. It's because they're full. Let's put them in then. But I don't mind turning, like, practically all of the stone into the bricks anyway. Because I can place them on the ground and we can, like, concrete the world. Okay. Let's go back down. I am going to increase how much you can store. Be unlimited. Or as much as the limit of the chest. Alright. So seeing how I want stone on one of these as well. But what other things do I need? So I'm already making lots of the logistics sides of things like the belts and stuff like that. Will I need to make the hydro refiners as well? I think so. Maybe we use regular iron. Do we need regular iron? We do. So I think that's what I may do. Is do something like that. Rude. What else can I get? Belt immunity, see in the dark. Yeah, not now. Let's do a few other researchers. Fluids might be useful for getting rid of waste water. We'll probably need to get a better version of coke purification at some point. Maybe even a boiler to get rid of some of these things as well. I don't think there's much else I want. Maybe research speed would be really quite nice. Because I have noticed it's got quite slow, hasn't it? Let's just do a few more of these smelty bits. Just leave it to do the research by itself. What we could do is have it go like that. hugging it like that. I want to, I think. Okay. So I think the next thing which needs to come down here is the various kinds of gears. Yeah. So I think maybe over here do a 1, 2, 3 and a 1, 2, 3. We'll have steel and iron gears. We're all on the same belt, it's fine. Have steel come this way. And we'll have iron come this way. Yeah, this is all temporary. And then we'll get steel down here. Maybe we, I don't know, do that and then filter it out. We'll just do this first. I've got a better idea. Let's do this, leave it intact. But then this can go over here, down there, up here, around here. I know how messy it looks because I'm looking at it myself. And then we can have steel, bronze. Do that. Yeah. I think maybe upgrade the belt somewhat. There's not a lot of steel coming through. I don't think I need to upgrade it any more than that. Because it's like a full belt going on there. Yeah. I'm going to say let's just have one stack of these. But let's make sure we can actually produce these and it's working how I expect. So we'll pick up from over there. We're then going to place another one over here. And again, pick up from over there because you need stone. But you also need gears. So we'll just leave a regular one there. Now you guys, you want bricks. Now we can do bricks. Maybe we'll do that. So we'll do you and you. Just like that. I believe you need gears as well. You definitely need gears. You need the iron ones. Don't think you guys need iron, so that's fine. You guys do. Okay, so let's place you there. Do that. But you want to grab those. Yeah. So if I'm right, we should be able to make some of these now. And it's just going to be automated. So long as I keep these boxes filled up. There we go. Nice and easy. So I don't have to manually keep crafting them. There's a few other things that I would like to make as well. So I'm thinking specifically of the filtration. Yeah. I'm also thinking of the crystallizers as well. I think what I might do is I'm just going to make a bit of a space away here. And I would like another one of you, please. And I'm going to make a producer for pipes as well. So if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. And then we can have steel and bronze pipes on the same belt there. I might need iron pipes as well, which is annoying. But we'll get to that when we come to it. So I'm going to do you, 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 and you. But you're going to out on the other side. So you guys are going to be steel pipe. And you guys can be bronze pipe. It's a little bit annoying because the colours are almost identical. Then we can do that. So if I place another one of these, make some more of these. While I'm doing that, I'm just going to grab some more electric balls. Yeah, lovely. So now we place you down here. I'll have another box. Again, it's only going to be the one. Oh, only goes to 10. How many would I want? Maybe 30? Anyway, so I want you to make crystallizers for me. Yeah. Okay, so we also need electronic circuits as well. That's interesting. All right. So in fact, I'll do the flotation cells first. So we'll need these as well. And we'll bring all of these forward slightly. Let us do this. Also, I'm not sure if you just noticed that, but we are out of some materials. I'm highly concerned. Why has this stopped? Because we have no carbon. And it's because we moved the coke to somewhere else and we never fixed it. Moral of the story, kids. You break it, fix it. Oh dear. Is this coke? Yeah, it is. Need more of you guys? We can do that. I'm only slightly miffed by that. Oh, it's okay. Let's grab you and you. We will do something like this. And we'll do it. I even thought about it earlier as well, you know, which annoys me even more. Let's take the limit off and let us... I was thinking about upgrading these actually. Yep, maybe do some pickup. What am I missing? Iron, of course it's iron. Oh, stone. Did I put all the stone brick in there? Why did I do that? I don't want to leave these up. It's only the two I want to build anyway. Okay. Where are you? Thank you. Let's out on the other side, please. Yeah, we're making green circuits again at least. Alright. So, we need pipes. Let's change these to the regular inserts, actually. It does need bronze, that's cool. We also need bricks. Pick up. Drop. Thank you. That's it, right? So bricks, electronics, bronze. Oh, and yeah, the electronics. Silly. Pick up, drop. Yeah. Yeah. And again, just one stack of these. Depends how many it makes, actually. I think I want about 20 in total. Alright, well, that's making, and I'm annoyed with myself. Let's look at other things. So we're going to look at equipment. Now, I want to make some personal batteries. These are 1x2. What's my space like? 5x5. So, maybe make 5 of them. These are 1x1. Okay, these are 2x2, I'm guessing. Let's make those as well. I do need silicon wafers and glass. Glass? We're not making glass yet. How do we do that? Silicon wafer. Making an assembler. Easy. Glass. What are we doing with that? Ooh. You're up there. Molten glass. 3 seconds. Makes 3. So we need glass mixture. Alright, how do we do that? Silicon powder. Alright, how do we do that? Ah. So we need a powderizer. Can do that. Make a powderizer to get the silicon powder. And then we do it in a powder mixer. So is that another thing I need? Right, let's get some bricks. Let's go over here. What did I come over here for? Bricks, that was it. Like going into a different room with me, isn't it? So powder mixer, right? So we've got the glass mixture. And then we need a casting machine and an induction furnace. That's fine. So don't have one of those yet. And is it? 3. 3 seems excessive, but it'll do. So is that all the silicon gone? Huh. Is there a better recipe for silicon? That seems bullshit. Maybe don't make any more. That's my preference. Thank you. So how much monosilicon do I have? lot. Okay. Let's put you here. I'm also going to put you there. I'm going to say, give me 2 stacks, because I don't know how much more I'd need. I can have silicon wafers, please. That'd be nice. In the meantime, could I pretty please have some glass? We're just waiting for these. These are empty anyway. So we need to turn you with some kind of mixer. Yeah. No, so it wasn't the powder mixer. It's the other one that we wanted. Let me move this out of the way. Powderizer. Alright. So we'll do you. That seems fairly straightforward, okay. Then we'll place you. And we want you to make glass. Okay. Again, I'm following. This makes sense so far. And then we want to put the glass mixture into some kind of furnace. Yeah. So maybe do that. So we'll output you like that. I'll get you to do that, and then I want glass. No, glass. It's glass. Okay. Then we'll do that. I remember the day you could just put silicon ore straight into a stone furnace. You didn't have to go through all of this rigmarole. And then yeah, let's put it over here somewhere. There's no space otherwise. Yeah. We'll do all of you. Can I have glass, please? Move you out of the way. Just remove that for now. I know it goes there. Let's put you over here then. So we're going to do you like that and like this. Okay. And then we can have something like that. Yeah. We'll just use the slow one, I can't be asked. But yeah. And then do this and this. We'll do you as well down here. Yeah. We're now making glass. Okay. Let's place some of these down anyway. And the rest with those. So I need 7 in total. That's fine. Pick up some silicon wafer. Now I need to pick up some and make 7 of those. I want to pick up some robots. Yeah. I'm ridiculously pleased. And the last one. So what time is it? It's getting dark, so it's not even charging. Amazing, I love it. But let's see what happens if I go over this way. Nothing. Is it because I've got no battery? We are charging, but slowly, and it's already night time. Alright, let's come back to it. I love the anticlimax. At least this is looking slightly better. Okay, so we have 20, as we hoped for. Now, if I make 2 of you guys, it might, to be honest, it might get to the point where I start making these as well. I mean, why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna do it. So this is going to be the first tier, and then that's going to be the second tier. Okay. So you need all the things. So you need those 2, yeah? And you need the steel version of stuff. I didn't realize it needs the steel pipe as well. It's interesting. So we'll do you, you, and you. Okay. We also need you to do you as well. Right. That's the wrong way. Let's do that properly. There we go. I don't know why that was so confusing for me. Clearly it was. So we're making the first tiers lovely. Put you there. And place you there. So we're gonna drop and pick up. Yeah. Also need to take them this side. And then this you down there. I think I want 2 tiers of these. 2 stacks even. Nice. So everything I've been handcrafting, the only thing it is now is just these loaders, and I'm okay with that for now. So we've got gunmetal next. Get the invar. Solder casting. Tin casting. Lead smelting. Manganese smelting. It wants us to do some brass processing. I just need to craft the brass. I can't make that yet until I get zinc. Is there any other things coming up? No, it's fine. Washing too, okay. Useful to get this. To grab some landfill. Buy stone. Ooh, that'd be a nice way to get rid of all that stone, wouldn't it? How is the stone doing? I mean, not terribly. It is going down. That's doing alright. It's got more than it did, which is not great. Okay, what's my battery level looking like? Right, it's looking better. You know what? Yay! It's so slow, but we've got them. I don't have to do this anymore by myself. I've got the robots. Okay, I was ridiculously excited for that. But we did it. We did it. We got our robots down. I'm just going to take that for the thumbnail. Get the robots down. But yeah, we've completed our objective. We got the robots down. Now, thinking about our to-do list, I think what I want to do is build some kind of railway mall. Because we'll need it for many different things, to be honest. Especially the tracks. We'll be using mainly robots to deconstruct trees, which will be quite nice. So maybe a railway mall, and then a sapphirite processing. Sapphirite processing, whatever it's called. I think that's the next process, is where we're going to have like a dedicated section up here. I'll just process sapphirite. So there's stuff here. Wait, it's an eye. Okay, let's rename that then. Feels like an A. Update. We'll take you. We'll take you. So we'll have some kind of sapphirite processing here. I think another thing we should really think about, maybe military mall. Yeah. Because our pollution cloud's getting bigger. We could even start taking the automobilism and driving around, trying to find where the biters are. But yeah, because I'm thinking of expanding and making things a lot bigger, it is definitely something we need to think about. I think that's where I'm at right now. I think we're in a relatively good position right now. There's a few concerns with stuff backing up, especially the stone. We've got ways to get rid of that, and if it needs to, I'll just build more houses. It'll be fine. We'll fix it. But yeah, thank you very much for watching today. If you've enjoyed this episode, why not come across to the next one? You take care.